vision clear as Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the sky. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Emma's young blood leads the way, making magic every day. Barely art school holds it tight from morning sun to late at night. Retreat weekends, learn and grow all the tricks we wanna show. Every color, every thread builds a joy that lies ahead. Take my hand, I'll show you how we can start creating now. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come make your dreams come back. I'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Red hair flying, fingers working, princess teaching, never shirking. Glitter goblins pass through ways, Emma managing our days. Melanie streams in purple hues, we're the team that never loses. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Purple walls and friendly faces, this is where your heart embraces all the joy that you can make here at our ScrappyShak. Walk into our purple paradise where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear as Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the sky. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Emma's young blood leads the way, making magic every day. Barely art school holds it tight from morning sun to late at night. Retreat weekends, learn and grow all the tricks we wanna show. Every color, every thread builds a joy that lies ahead. Take my hand, I'll show you how we can start creating now. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come make your dreams come back. I'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Red hair flying, fingers working, princess teaching, never shirking. Glitter goblins pass through ways, Emma managing our days. Melanie streams in purple hues, we're the team that never loses. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Purple walls and friendly faces, this is where your to our purple paradise where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear as Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the sky. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Emma's young but leads the way, making magic every day. Barely art school holds it tight from morning sun to late at night. Retreat weekends, learn and grow all the tricks we wanna show. Every color, every thread builds a joy that lies ahead. Take my hand, I'll show you how we can start creating now. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Red hair flying, fingers working, princess teaching, never shirking. Glitter goblins class through ways, Emma managing our days. Melly's dreams and purple hues, we're the team that never loses. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Purple walls and friendly faces, this is where your heart embraces all the joy that you can make here at our ScrappyShak. Walking to our purple paradise where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear as Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the sky. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Emma's young but leads the way, making magic every day. Barely art school holds it tight from morning sun to late at night. Retreat weekends, learn and grow all the tricks we wanna show. Every color, every thread builds a joy that lies ahead. Take my hand, I'll show you how we can start creating now. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Red hair flying, fingers working, princess teaching, never shirking. Glitter goblins class through ways, Emma managing our days. Melly's dreams and purple hues, we're the team that never loses. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Purple walls and friendly faces, this is where your heart embraces all the joy that you can make here at our ScrappyShak. to our purple paradise, where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear, as Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair, with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the sky. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Emma's young but leads the way, making magic every day. Barely art school holds it tight, from morning sun to late at night. Retreat weekends, learn and grow, all the tricks we wanna show. Every color, every thread builds a joy that lies ahead. Take my hand, I'll show you how we can start creating now. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come make your dreams come back. I'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Red hair flying, fingers working, princess teaching, never shirking. Glitter goblins pass through ways, Emma managing our days. Melly's dreams in purple hues, we're the team that never loses. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Purple walls and friendly faces, this is where your heart embraces. All the joy that you can make here at our ScrappyShak. Walking to our purple paradise, where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear, as Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair, with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the sky. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Emma's young but leads the way, making magic every day. Barely art school holds it tight, from morning sun to late at night. Retreat weekends, learn and grow, all the tricks we wanna show. Every color, every thread builds a joy that lies ahead. Take my hand, I'll show you how we can start creating now. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come make your dreams come back. I'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Red hair flying, fingers working, princess teaching, never shirking. Glitter goblins pass through ways, Emma managing our days. Melly's dreams in purple hues, we're the team that never loses. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Purple walls and friendly faces, this is where your heart embraces. All the joy that you can make here at our ScrappyShak. to our purple paradise where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear, Red's Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the sky. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Emma's young blood leads the way, making magic every day. Barely art school holds it tight from morning sun to late at night. Retreat weekends, learn and grow, all the tricks we wanna show. Every color, every thread builds a joy that lies ahead. Take my hand, I'll show you how we can start creating now. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. I'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Red hair flying, fingers working, princess teaching, never shirking. Glitter goblins pass through ways, Emma managing our days. Melanie's dreams in purple hues, we're the team that never loses. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Purple walls and friendly faces, this is where your heart embraces all the joy that you can make here at our ScrappyShak. Walk into our purple paradise where creativity comes alive. Melanie's got the vision clear, Red's Kentucky charm is here. April's got that princess flair with military precision there. Barbie sprinkles magic dust in this place we call a trust. Come on in, don't be shy, we'll teach you how to reach the sky. ScrappyShak, come and make your dreams come back. We'll show you how to cut and paste, nothing here will go to waste. ScrappyShak, love and laughter, that's our track. Emma's young blood leads the way, making magic every day. Barely art school holds it tight from morning sun to late at night. Retreat weekends, learn and grow, all the tricks we wanna show. Every color, every
morning. Good morning, ScrappyShak fans. This is Melanie coming to you from my craft room at home. It's a mess, so don't pay attention to what you see in the background there. It's a mess. Things have been a little bit messy lately. I'm so excited to be with you. I was hoping to be in the store today, but circumstances have prevented me from being there. And so I am still here with you, and I'm super, super excited to be here with you. Just, kind of an update on what's going on. We've had a couple of setbacks with my husband, but he's doing well. He's under good care, and I'm just trying to take care of him the best I possibly can. Super, super blessed, of course, to have the Glitter Goblin and Princess April there at the store holding down the fort. We have some really, really exciting stuff coming for you guys. I'm going to let them do the announcements because I didn't get a list beforehand of what they were. So I'm going to let them do that. But I'm going to tell you this. you'll want to be watching your email on Monday. Something very special is coming, and you're going to want to get in on it quickly, because the last time this happened, if you waited 30 to 45 minutes, you weren't in. So I'm just going to say, watch your email on Monday. I'm not sure if we have a time of when that's going to happen, but Glitter Goblin knows. And so we'll kind of give you an update on what time to be looking for that email. But new year, yay, 2026. And we have a lot of really, really great things planned for you in 2026. Keep in mind that we still do have a few seats left in our Spring Forward retreat coming up in March. We are going to be going to the National Craft Retreat again with Erin and Lisa and Stacy and all of our friends. So we're going to be doing that again in May. And then, of course, in August is our big retreat. We still don't have any word yet on who we can tell you is coming, but I think last year we announced it during Spring Forward. So fingers crossed that we'll be able to have a contract signed by then, and we can give you more information on that. But for sure, you want to watch your email on Monday, because there's something super exciting coming, and I wish I could tell you about it, but I can't. So I'm so happy to have my ScrappyShak family here, and I know that you're all saying prayers and good thoughts our way, and it's working, so we appreciate that. And I think I will turn it over to the amazing Glitter Goblin and Princess April. Bye.
Sorry. Start over. I'm sorry. It's my fault. Forgive me, Goblin.
Okay. All right. So, Monday. I am not sure about the time of that announcement. My best guess is noon. I will try to look into that later today, but I'm not even sure at this point that I can find the information, because it's the weekend and there's, people at all the different companies have gone home, and I'm not sure who I can even ask.
Suckers.
Yeah, I know, right? Why doesn't everybody else work weekends? I do. Okay, Melanie mentioned most of the retreats coming up. I do want to specifically mention that Harvest Fling, I'd been telling you we weren't sure we were going to do it again, but it was a good retreat. We are going to do it again, and we do have that open up for registration now, and we've had people start registering for that this week. That is October 3rd and 4th. Nice fall projects, some of my favorite stuff. So make sure that you get signed up for all of those that you need to sign up for. Today, we are starting Junk Journal January. So we're going to have class from 2 to 4, and we're going to make front covers and start working on page structures today. But we'll be doing this every Saturday in January from 2 to 4. If you're not here for front covers today, that's fine. We can catch you up. So if you want to join in later on, I think next week we're really working on page structures and fold outs and flip ups and, cool, fun things that you can do. And then the week
Christine wants to be here. Tell her to stop telling us about it.
So there's still seats available in that one, Barbie? There's still seats available in that?
Yeah.
In Harvest Fling?
No, in the Junk Journal class.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes. And there are for the following weeks as well. So yeah, just join us. We've got plenty of junk we can help you with.
Yes, we do.
And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to announce this or not, but I'm going to, because I'm a bad girl.
Yeah, you is.
What is it? Sunday, January 16th? Is that the 16th?
I think it is. Let me look at my calendar here.
Barring no snow between here and Kentucky.
Nope. 18th.
It's the 18th.
The 18th.
Sunday?
Sunday's the 18th.
Okay. We think
We think.
we're going to have both Diane the Red and Vicky in the store from Kentucky. So, you know, I know some of you who are local are already planning on coming by and seeing them, but some of you who are just a little outside of local, who come to our retreats and things, you might want to come on by. It's been a hot minute. I don't think we've laid eyes on Vicky since Nashville.
Correct.
And that was for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, you know, come on and get a good visit in. So put that on your calendar for that Sunday. It's the Martin Luther King weekend. All right, April, I'm going to turn it over to you
Me?
for some
Okay.
goodies.
Hello, friends. We're going to switch cameras here, and we're going to go to the other one. We're going to go to this one. This one right here. Okay, first we're going to start with some back in stock.
Nope,
We have-
you've got the web screen up.
Oh, but why? Stop sharing. How about now? Oh, look, we can see you. Do you want to stay there? Okay. So here we have the Tim stamp that is called Photograph, back in stock. It is
I think maybe you should get rid of me so that picture is bigger.
Aww.
And get rid of you too, just so it's bigger. So they can see it
Oh,
better.
now
Oh,
it's
hi.
just you. Ha ha.
Yeah, that's better. Uh-oh.
You want to keep coming. Now you're gone. Oh, I don't want to be there either. Can you guys hear me? Bueller? Bueller? Can you hear me?
No, somebody would say yes by now. It says muted here.
Well, yours is muted. Mine is not. No volume, Melanie says.
Oh, Diane says yeah. Christine says yes.
Okay.
All right. We're
All
back to
right.
business.
Somebody says we can hear. They can hear me. All right. So these are back in stock. You can use the doilies however you want. You could make them as a cute little apron on a mouse or maybe a dog.
Little bandana on the dog.
Ooh, that would be cute.
Mm.
So many options. All right. And then the Herbarium Junk Journal is back in stock. $29.99. This is absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, lovely stuff. And it's just beautiful. I had to have it. But of course I did. I have a problem. Don't tell Melanie. Shh. All right. And then also the 8x8 single-sided is back in stock. $16.99. Also very beautiful. And all of these products are in the new product showcase. And then we have some things that were on pre-order that nobody may have pre-ordered, But guess what? I'm going to show you anyway, so maybe you change your mind. Look at this panda. Isn't he cute? He has a banner that says "Let's Party" or "Happy Birthday," I believe. So this is Simon Says. No. Simon Hurley.
And period.
Through Spellbinders. And then this is also Simon Hurley. And you can also buy a stencil so that you can color your hearts differently than I did. And then here is the one they are calling the Dumpster Fire. So if anybody in the working world, everything is going wrong, dumpster fire, that's what this is. Dumpster fire. Your meltdown is safe with me. Also through Spellbinders, but that one is not Simon Hurley.
It is not. I think it's just Spellbinders.
Yeah, just Spellbinders. And then are you ready for some poo? Poo, poo, poo. So Eeyore is not new, but the background of, oh, I just forgot the name of the place.
100 Acre Woods.
100 Acre Woods. This is a better press plate, and it is beautiful. And then Barbie just put her little Eeyore on top of it. So these are coming in.
No, they're not. We didn't order
them. No, they're not. We didn't order them. But maybe we can. Maybe. All right. And then to lead into our class today, we have our junk journal pages that Barbie and I had so much fun creating. There are all different types of papers in here. This is $7.49. And just to show you some examples of what can be made from it. Barbie made this cute little book. This little map is also part of it. And so is this page and this page. How cool is that? Made from just stuff from this book. And then this one is also made. So these are some of the edges that come on the music pages. You can see right there. She just took it, put it on there, and made it texture. And then cut the world up and put it on top. And then she wanted other things, so she cut stars and did the same on the back. How cute. This was a page. This was a page. Okay, this little clock was not a page, but it's cute. And then she made this little pocket thing. That's could almost be a wallet.
It's supposed to go inside something else.
Oh,
no pages.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, these are friends. They go together. And then this one has a little side pocket. And then, so I made this one last night. This was a package that I got in the mail. And then all my pages inside are from the junk journal book. All different kinds, going all different directions. Barbie looked at it and said, but your words are upside down. Your picture's upside down. I don't care. I like it. And then this was my more elaborate one that I made. The bones of this is from this kit. My ephemera is from my own stash. But I thought it was pretty neat. And then this, I took a bunch of the pages, I glued them together to make it a note page. And then I put a little bit of paint on there so you could write on top of it. So come join our class today. We always have fun. All right, and then some new products. We have Oliver with the daisy. This is $11.49. It's so cute. It says, hello, sunshine. Oops, a daisy. Smile. Thinking of you every daisy. And then here is an example of Barbie using it. Isn't it cute? Okay, so then we still have the little mouse in stock, but now we have a boot for the little mouse. It is $19.95. Oh, hey, guess what? The coupon code is Junk It Up 20. Junk It Up 20. So there's your little mouse boot. Here's an example of the little mouse boot with a mouse in it. And the mouse comes out if you want. How cute! $19.95. It's really easy to put together. And then we also have the Little Mouse winter accessories, $17.95. And then we got some goggles and some gloves. Lots of fun. But hey, if you guys have been paying attention to Elizabeth Craft, some of this stuff might fit for the dogs that are coming out. Maybe. And now I'm going to pass it back to Barbie.
Okay, so folks, let me clarify real quick about this Spellbinder stuff. We had it available on pre-order for like 2 weeks around Christmas time. And you guys were like crickets. Nobody said they were interested. Nobody asked for anybody. Nothing. Nada. Okay. Now April shows you some projects and everybody's like, ooh, I think I might need that one. Well, you're just going to have to email me. Okay. At this point, we have already placed our Spellbinders order for the month. I can probably still get it for you, whatever you want, but I'm going to have to investigate, make sure things are still in stock, all that good kind of thing. But let me know what you want and I will do what I can. Some new products. Okay, we've got this punch board from We Are Makers. It is $39.99 and it makes all kinds of shadow boxes. And I mean, you can make them different sizes and stack them. You can decorate them and put things in them. You could, leave off one, the tops and the side and bottom and make it into a junk journal cover, all that good kind of stuff. So that is available for you. This is some Elizabeth Craft paper. Can we zoom out a wee tiny bit? Just so
Let's see if the
no, just leave it. We're getting most of it here. So this one is called the Winter Wanderlust, and you can cut up and use the front cover. Okay, it's a nice thick cardstock. It's non-gloss, so you can use these bits as well. A lot of paper places are starting to make their covers like that where you can use them. And then this is the back of that front cover if you prefer that side. Then there's this that's just gorgeous. I mean, you've got film strip stuff over here and the flowers here. And I could just see putting a little bit of gold on there. By the way, it's starting to rain a little bit harder here. We've had some crazy thunder here at the store this morning. If we lose you because of the weather and can't get back to you, I'm sorry. Just go to ScrappyShak.com, click on New Product Showcase, and you'll be able to see all of the different things that are on sale. And here's the back of that film paper, the snowflakes just barely in the background and bubbles, and it's just really cute. And then these flowers, what are these? Maybe magnolias? I don't know. They're gorgeous. Just imagine this with a little bit of shimmer spray on it. That's really all it needs. And then you've got this nice muted green background. And then here's just a nice little grungy words background and some muted kind of light army green, maybe. Here, I don't think I would have thought to put these colors together, but it's the green, but it's also got kind of a royal blue and a almost dried marigold kind of look there. So that's fun.
It's so pretty.
And then you've got this nice starry background that's pretty. And again, with these flowers down the side and script across the middle and a nice solid gray in the background. And then, oh, I love this. This is Joy to the World is what it says at the top. And then you've got Paris, New York, Calgary, Amsterdam, Kyoto, and London, and maps of all of those cities. So that's cool. Really, honestly, I mean, it's about card front size. Those would be good. And some nice typing. Oh, the typing on the back is about Alice in Wonderland, the King and Queen of Hearts.
Oh,
the White Rabbit. So there you go. Who knew? And then this is, I don't know, but it's cool. There's some bits here about concerts. So I don't know. It's like a blend of tickets and pamphlets and
stuff.
stuff.
Junk.
Yes, there we go. Nice stars on the back. And then here's just another blend. You've got stamps and
Bingo card.
yeah, all kinds of things here. You know, can be used as a whole page background, can be cut up as ephemera for your junk journals. And then here, this looks mostly blue, but there is a good bit of green in there.
See it.
If you can get it tilted just the right way, it's nice. And then here's just the dark gray, blue, green with typing on it. Looks like advertisements, choice groceries, save money, dry goods, oilcloths. Ooh. And then there's this side. So that's fun. Again, a lot of this is close to ATC size. All kinds of fun things to use. And then here you've got, again, that dark with just the white vibes coming through, the white, gray, and light blue. And then here's your photo strips with every grungy color you can think of, from grays and blacks to sepias. We've got snowflakes and bubbles here. And then the front side, again, bits and pieces that you can use all together or cut up. And then here, oh, more Alice in Wonderland. And some bigger pieces here. So project backgrounds or card backgrounds, even 6x6 card backgrounds, advertisements and things. So again, that is the Winter Wanderlust collection from Elizabeth Craft. And the price on that is $13.95, but with the code Junk It Up. With the code Junk It Up, sorry, we've got some confusion. There's a bell ringing somewhere around here. Anyway, with the code Junk It Up 20, you get it for 20% off today. Anyway, that was really weird. Sorry. Okay, so what we're going to talk about now is the big mice, very briefly. Okay, so the actual mice themselves. Oh, Gretchen's here. Okay, see, the doorbell sounded and we were like, okay, the doors are all locked, right? We haven't opened yet. So we don't usually have Gretchen on Saturday. So that was, ooh, okay, I'm recovered now. Anyway, here are the big mice. All right. And the fun thing about them, we talked about this last week, is that they just have more eye detail. And of course, they're a little bit bigger. This is $29.95. We have it again on the 20% discount because so many people are trying to collect these now, especially now that we've seen the dogs that are coming next week. And we know that a lot of the things are interchangeable between the dog and the mice. And if you have the bunny rabbit, which I don't think any of us do, but we're trying to see if we can get it. You know, those things are interchangeable too. And this one comes with her hat, the flower on her hat, the flowers, the purse. Cheese. It comes with a little cheese. Okay. And so it's adorable. And of course, there are accessories. There are the baking accessories. And these are $23.95. Does not come with the mouse. You have to buy that separately, but it comes with all of the things that you see here, and you can create all kinds of scenes. And it's not a mouse, it's a little rat there in the corner. So, you know, if you have a little kids, grandkids, niece and nephews, you can make a Ratatouille card. There is this, that is the winter collection for the big mice. Okay, so there is that winter set for the small mice too, the little mouse. So just make sure that you're buying the stuff that fits the mouse that you have, or be like the rest of us and get both mice so you can just buy whatever you want. That's the most fun. All right, this one is $20.95. And we also had a construction set in the store, and I'll show you an example of it real quick. Hang on. Okay, so here is Big Mouse and Little Mouse next to each other. All right, so the Little Mouse isn't actually that much shorter than the Big Mouse. Okay, I've got it a little bit lower on the page. So height-wise, they're probably almost the same, within about half an inch or whatever, but they're a little more narrow, and you know, their features are smaller. You don't have quite as many details with the eyes and things, but there's a page where I've used the big mouse and the little mouse together. And then this is the one that April gave you the sneak peek of before, where I've got that Lacey doily banner cut to use as her apron. And I think you could probably use that like as a dog bandana on the dogs and stuff as well. And then I just literally cut those cheese dies a million times. I spent like an hour and a half just cutting cheeses one afternoon. But it was great fun and I like the way it turned out. So that's fun. And then, okay, for the little mice, there is a golf set. We are out of stock of it, but if you want it, let me know. This was super fun because I guess it was New Year's Eve, and I had spent the morning cutting out.
The large mouse.
Yes, the large mouse has the cheese. All right, so I had spent the morning cutting mice, and I knew I wanted the little plaid outfits, okay, to put on them for their golfing. And so I went downstairs and I went through my paper stash, and almost all of my plaids were 12 by 12. Well, when you have that big design and you're trying to cut a tiny little vest that's 1 inch by 1.5 inches, it's really hard to get the actual plaid look. So this was kind of funny. My daughter had some friends over to play games for New Year's, and one of the girls walked in and she'd gotten me and my husband a pair of socks for Christmas. And so she hands me this package, and I was so excited about the paper because this is what it was wrapped in. And I used it for everything. I got the little mouse outfit, the hat, even the gloves and the little bit on the tam there are cut from just different parts of the paper, because part of the paper was mostly green, part of the paper was mostly red, and so I've just cut it all from different little bits. The golf bags are cut from it too. Anyway, I had lots of fun with that one. And then this, oh, and by the way, my daughter got me this book for Christmas, and it's got a little mouse on the front, and this is what she told me. She told me she wanted me to mouse it up. So this is what I've been doing. And then this is the construction guy, and this goes with the big mouse, and we are out of stock on it, but let me know if you want it. I will place another order for it. It comes with the ladder. Look at this. And I have to give a shout out to Carolyn, because this came in Thursday afternoon, and between Thursday afternoon and Saturday morning, I just don't have a lot of time to create. And so she said, can I do anything to help you? I said, Carolyn, I need you to cut out all these tools for me. So she cut them, and she did such a good job. She did all this metallic. I've got my pliers with my nice cushy black handle and my metallic nose, and my wrench, and my screwdriver's got the black handle and the metallic. Oh, and I do have to say okay, so this is a Phillips head screwdriver there with the point. And then here's a flathead screwdriver over here.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
It does. It even has the details, right? So I've got another pair of pliers here. Okay. So I cut this wall out, and I know this is a funny looking picture. The wall is just standing in the middle of nowhere, but sometimes you have to use your imagination. So I cut the wall out, and of course it looks like rocks, right? So then I cut another one, and I just took it apart, and I was like, okay, here's a pile of rocks, and he's got his tool chest laying there on the pile of rocks and the saw leaning up against it. This is a level, you guys. And Carolyn did all these tools for me. So she cut all these out, and the tool belt, if you glue, because there's a couple little extra bits right here that glue on, and if you glue them just on the sides and the bottom, you can use this as a live pocket. So I've got my little tiny wrench here where it actually comes in and out of the pocket, and this little screwdriver here, which is also a flathead, by the way. There's two tiny screwdrivers, and one's a flathead and one's a Phillips head, but it's in the little pocket, so you can use that. And then I didn't even glue this wrench down. I just hung it off the mouse's tail because that was super fun. Anyway, there's tools just all the way around. There's a T-square here in the corner. I wanted to break up. I was going to do the ladders all the way around, and it just got to be, I don't know. I got bored of cutting ladders. I couldn't cut the last couple. I was like, nope, no more ladders. And then here we've got our little girl in here. Oh, I forgot to put the white in her eye. And this brings us to today's demo, because what I want to talk to you about with these mice and this will apply to the dogs and the bunny rabbit and everything as well, is that you can cut all of this stuff with paper, but you can also cut it with little bits of your leftover fabric from your fabric stash, for those of you who like to combine fiber and paper arts. Okay, so this little skirt with the flower, and then it's a army green little outfit that back there. This is left over from a quilt that my mother and grandmother made me years ago. And this is just an extra piece of it right here. That I think they were going to make a pillow with and never did. But this is called Jewels in a Frame. And what they used to do is they would go and pick out a little flower pattern, and then they would find colors that matched with it. So we got that dark pink because it matches with the rose. And then we got the dark green because it matches with the greenery. And there's a little bit of blue there too. So just some fun family history for your morning. This is kind of where the idea came from. So I'm just going to show you guys how I do this. Fabric by itself. Sometimes you can get the dye to cut it, and sometimes it just leaves all these strings around and it doesn't really give you a great smooth look. And so what I do, and some of you who are impatient, you're going to struggle with this.
April.
I know. All right, look, y'all, there are some things that I call bedtime crafts. All right, where you do it right before you go to bed, and then you deal with the dry version in the morning. All right, so I am just going to Mod Podge this piece of regular old quilting fabric onto this piece of ScrappyShak premium cardstock. And literally all I am doing, let's see, let me go about that far. I am just coating the whole thing with the Mod Podge. And I've got I would use some glass, oh geez, got carried away there. My Mod Podge at home is now gone. When I finished this project the other night, it was absolutely empty. I barely squeezed enough out of it to finish the project. And I threw it away. So I'm so used to sticking my brush all the way down in. So this has quite a bit of glue on it now. All right, so I'm just coating it with glue. I'm putting it down on my paper, smoothing it out. If your fabric is super, super, super wrinkled, you may want to give it a little iron beforehand. But if not, if it's just a little bit wrinkled, usually you can smooth it out enough just with your hands, or you can take a scraper and scrape along it and stuff like that. All right, so then I'm going to put a coat on top. And this is because I am an impatient person, and I know this about myself. I do things like this where I really want it to dry, because y'all, if this is still gummy okay, it's just going to stick in your dye, and you're going to have to pry it out. It's going to be a pain in the rear. You're going to have to clean your dyes, probably with soap and water, and who, so this is why I do these things like right before bedtime, and then I just go to sleep, and in the morning it's dry, and now I can play with it. I literally did this the other night. I made the green one, and I made the flowery one, and I went to bed. And at our house in the mornings, when we're both on days that we both work, my husband takes first shower. So he was in first shower, and I was cutting little mouse clothes, and then I went to take my shower. All right. So, pardon?
Jennifer would like to know if you could put the fabric onto double-sided stick tape like we did with the paper and board for the Eileen Hull books.
Yeah, when the ones that we cut with the paper already attached to them, we double-sided sticky tape.
Oh, the
them,
paper.
Yeah. So I'm going to guess yes, but I have not ever tried that. Definitely worth doing. I mean, because good gracious, you could try it with a 2-inch by 2-inch square, pop out something the next morning and see how it works. So I'm willing to do that, lab, but you may have to give me the weekend.
What?
I know.
You don't have time today?
I don't have time today. And
Do I have time today?
my husband usually works on Sundays, but he's got tomorrow off. And so he's just going to pester me at home. You know what I'm saying? You know how you can't get anything done when your man's there? Right. All right. So anyway, I've got my super dry because I did these Thursday night and then cut them out Friday morning. So I know they're getting dry. And okay, here on this one, because it's all plain green, it's all solid green. I just put the dye pieces as close to each other and as close to the edge as I could and tried to conserve as much of this as possible. Right. But here, I specifically wanted the middle of her skirt to have one of those flowers. So, here's the thing. If I'm being really honest with myself, I know I'm not going to use a lot of this fabric. I know I have at least a yard left, if not more. I will be dead. My daughter will inherit some of this, right? Because how many of these am I going to make? So I could, if I want that flower specifically, right there, I could cut out of the middle and it's just not a super life crisis. But I'm going to take this one for now. I'm going to sorry. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm getting this flower. I'm centering it sort of at the top. And because I want that flower specifically, and I don't want this to move, I am going to tape it. Is the tape super, super effective on fabric? Probably not, but it's going to be good enough to hold it in place for now. I've got all my plates. This way. Got all my plates. And I did run it twice. I ran it once away from me and once back towards me. And voila, comes right out. Where'd it go? It came right out. It came so out, I couldn't even find it. Anyway, if you don't put it on the paper first, a lot of times you get it's still attached to the back piece with little bits of string, and you have to get a tiny pair of scissors and go in there and snip around it and all that junk. So anyway, I've got that. And then here's her little shirt, collar, sleeves, and bow that I can do in the green. And then my little construction guy, I did his jumper in the green as well, just so they sort of match. And Carolyn had happened to cut me out some boots for him that were almost this shade of khaki or brown or whatever. And so I was like, hey, she did make me a pair of overalls too. They're really cute. They're kind of metallic blue, but I did swap out and use the green instead, just because I wanted the two of them to sort of match. But you can see this is coming out just fine. That sleeve has already popped away free. There goes the bow. There goes the other sleeve. There goes the shirt. And I just have to pull the collar out, but it's not attached by string. It just, kind of snugged up in there and didn't come out first thing with the rest of the stuff. No, but
I love your words.
I make them up,
I know.
So there we go. I can put this whole outfit together now. And I'm not going to do that on screen because I don't have my glasses with me.
You want to borrow mine?
I don't know why I come over here without my glasses. All right, so I think that wraps us up for today. Yeah,
I think so. They can have 17 minutes back.
Ooh. Unless Melanie has something else to say, but I think we're good.
Melanie,
I think.
Oh, Melanie.
She's waving at us.
Does that mean she wants to talk? Does she want to come on and say hello? Goodbye? Guess what? We're just going to put her there.
Hi. Hi again, everybody. It was so much fun to actually be able to watch that whole live. So I love Glitter Goblins demos, of course. We have some exciting stuff coming up for you this year on demos, too. We're going to be adding in people from other areas other than just local to help us do some demos. So be watching for that this year as well. So thank you, everybody. What is our code? It's Junk It Up 20. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, so Junk It Up 20 will give you 20% off all of the new releases. Remember what Barbie talked about with those Spellbinders pre-orders. It does look like most of them were still available. I was looking while the live was going on, and so it does look like most of them are still available. So if you're interested in getting them, we can place another order pretty quickly and usually get it turned around within a week with Spellbinders. Remember to watch your email on Monday. We do have, and I think it's noon. I think you're right, Barbie. I think it's at noon Eastern time. So be watching your email right around that time. We do have spots available in the Junk Journal class that starts today. Again, if you can't make it today and you can make it for the rest of the sessions, that's fine. But if you go ahead and pay for register for all 4 sessions, we give you one for free. So if you want to go ahead and sign up, even if you can't come today, it's a free session and we'll get you caught up anyway. So, and then again, remember we have Spring Forward coming up and there are still a few seats left in that one as well. So thank you guys all for joining us, and tell your friends so we can get our viewership up, and we'll see you next Saturday.